Tired.
Yes.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Devin Booker out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Deni Avdija. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Powell. Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Now, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Booker against Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Booker. Devin Booker is the 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Now here's Powell. Leonard passes to Dunn. Zubats, screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Booker for 3. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5 points.
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, Williams with the block. Avdija gets Harden. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Now Los Angeles with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. To the middle. Here's Avdia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Powell outside. Back to Harden. From 10 feet away. That's good on the jumper.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Booker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Harden. And Booker, here we go. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Dunn. Takes a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich has checked in. Blazers trail by 3. Now Booker. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Caldwell Pope. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Powell outside. Second chance shot. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got his second basket on the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
For 3, Booker. Offensive board. Avdia outside. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. Right now, the story is with Portland as the Blazers front office is executing early season deals. They've been looking to upgrade their backcourt, and with the opportunity to land Devin Booker, it was top priority to bring his incredible skill set, scoring, and mindset to the organization. There's lots of exciting things happening for this team and their entire fan base. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this move with Devin Booker evolves this franchise.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Now here's Leonard. Powell passes to Leonard with the drive. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Powell against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Avdia. Williams with it. The fader. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through.
Whoa!
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Endorse the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Here's Harden. Portland making their last shot. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. So Portland ends up going with a new group. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Blazers on D. Trailing by 2. Here's Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. For Portland, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Suggs, the pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Walker. Clock at 4. Back to Suggs. Powell with a steal. Pass to Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. Thibault with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Ayton with it, and it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Ball comes in for Harden. Now here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Ball passes to Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Thibault. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Williams is checked in for Leonard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bogdanovich against Sharp. Bogdanovich on the wing. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Over Sharp. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Yeah, nice little J by Bogdanovich, giving it just the right touch from that range.
Ball against Suggs. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac with a screen on Walker. Jones with the ball. Back to Ball. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Suggs surveys the D. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Suggs. No made baskets yet. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jabari Walker is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second. That one falls.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Clippers. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And give Ball credit. The D was there, but great work keeping his concentration.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure of the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think. You love Jalen's ability right there to absorb the contact and continue through the play. Is going to get stronger with time. That's going to get easier and easier.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Ball against Suggs. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Now here's Sharp, defended by Dunn. The 3 from Suggs. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Ball outside. And they call an illegal little screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Trailblazers lead by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Good on the bucket. Suggs has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Inside. Here's Thibault. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Ball against Suggs. To the paint. Will it go? And Zubac with the basket. On the assist by Ball. He's got 9.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. It's tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Here's Zubac. And that's off the glass and in. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Ball against Suggs. Down low. And stolen by Jones. And stolen by Suggs. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Zubac with a screen on Thibault. Bogdanovich against Thibault. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich, no good. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Portland. Leading by 5. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. It's stolen by Dunn. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
Ball against Suggs. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's stolen by Thibault. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
So for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Bogdanovic, and it's James Harden in for Ball. Now here's Eubanks. Dunn right side. Jones finds Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Dunn's got 7.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Trailblazers lead by 4. And here's Booker. He's got 11. Avdija outside. And it's Portland scoring again.
What you love about Deni Avdija, this guy can score in a multitude of ways.
Dunn outside. No good on the shot. Booker with the defensive effort. Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Avdija with it. Dunn in his pocket. Avdija passes to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Leonard. On the mark with the 15-footer. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Leonard with a screen on Booker. On the wing, Harden. Booker defending. Harden, the pass to Eubanks. He gets it in there. Eubanks, he's got his first bucket in this one. A minute 35 left in the first half. Harden against Booker. Williams a screen on Harden. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
For the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Eubanks. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. Both free throws good from Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And Booker has got the ball here for Portland. 56 seconds left in the first half. Booker drives in. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Zubac.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Leonard can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Avdija. Rebounded by James Harden.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Leonard outside. Just 3 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
46.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Nets out in Brooklyn will go up against the Pacers. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be close.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Portland leading. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And there's the screen. Here's Booker. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Leonard passes to Harden. For the lead. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 10.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Now Booker. Avdia screen on Harden. Booker for 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Leonard with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. And the Clippers have possession. Portland making their last shot. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Booker against Harden. Booker on the take. What balance from Booker.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Leonard. And again, and it's the Clippers.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Harden against Booker. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Powell. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Avdia against Leonard. Outside Booker. There's the triple. Portland again missing. The Clippers in the lead. Dunn, the pass to Powell. Soft touch off the glass. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
Williams is checked in for Portland.
To your Blazer dancers.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. Here's Kamari. Powell covers. Shot clock at 5. Avdia screen on Harden. Booker for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. The claw slashing his way inside.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Booker with it. He's got 22. On the take. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. The 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Blazers trail by 3. Here's Booker. 24 points for him. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance crew.
Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for the Clippers.
Blazers breaker dance crew.
Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Suggs. 17 points in the game. To the inside. Ayton. Count that bucket. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Of course, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And Leonard drops them both.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Sharp. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Leonard. 16 points for him. And Harden with the slam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Blazers trail by 5. Suggs outside. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Harden against Suggs. Ayton, a screen on Harden. It's Suggs with a drive. Ayton, that misses. Had a chance to tie it. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 2-point game. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Zubats with a screen on Suggs. Harden, the pass to Zubats. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Suggs against Harden. Outside Thibault. Back to Suggs. Outside Thibault. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Thibault's got 7.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The 11-footer. And that one drops. He's got 9.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Harden against Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ball comes in for Powell. Suggs hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Bogdanovich against Thybulle. Shot from 16. Bogdanovich, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Walker passes to Thybulle. Suggs outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that misses. That would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Bogdanovich with it. Now Sharp defending. Thybulle against Harden. The jump hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Zubac has got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Harden against Suggs. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Bogdanovich. 9 points in the game. Fires in the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Suggs against Ball. Ayton passes to Walker. Ayton inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. LA ball.
Dunn outside. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Sharp teams with Thybulle on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker, and it's Suggs in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Thybulle, outside Sharp. Here's Walker. It's tipped. Ball with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Here's Dunn. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now here's Suggs. Ayton, a screen on Ball. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is how you run the offense. You can see Suggs in command with his passing.
The Clippers lead by 8. Jones up top. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Pass to Ball. Over Suggs. Deflected.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Off target from outside.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Blazers trail by 10. And here's Suggs. Thybulle, a screen on ball. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Thybulle finds Suggs. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for Portland. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Ball against Suggs. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, number 24, Norman Powell.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Jones with a screen on Walker. For 3, Powell. Pure from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Boy, the defense was exceptional. Norman Powell, just a level of focus and aggression on that contested jump shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans.
And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Avdia comes in for Walker. And it's Booker in for Sharp. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Blazers trail by 9. Suggs with it. Harden picks him up. Suggs, the pass to Booker. The teardrop. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris looking back at James Harden's time in Houston. What an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston. Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Clippers lead by 7. Now Harden. Dunn outside. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
Now Suggs. There's a screen. Now here's Williams, defended by Harden. 4 seconds left, and Williams punches it home.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suggs against Harden. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jones. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Booker in close.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Powell with it. Pass to Leonard. From downtown, he's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. The answer, Devin Booker.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
It's time for some T-shirts.
Checked in for Avdia. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Portland on D. Pass to Harden. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Leonard doesn't hold back. Suggs with it. Outside Booker from behind the arc. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. The drive by Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
This guy is electric off the bounce. Norman Powell doing work off the dribble drive. Yeah, I'll take that contact.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so Powell nails them both. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Suggs. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Suggs. Takes it inside. Puts it up from 15. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
4th team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Blazers trail by 14. Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Thybulle. Outside Harden. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Williams, a screen on Harden. Here's Suggs. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Leonard against Williams. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Suggs. Booker looking around. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 38 points.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker pass to Suggs. Pass to Kamari. And here's Booker, defended by Dunn. Outside Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker explodes to the rim.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Dunn outside. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden from outside. Portland with a rebound.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's a crafty up fake by Jalen Suggs, taunting the defense, getting the whistle. Oh, yes, sir.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Powell, it's good.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They're down by 10. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 43 points. And he commits the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Timeout called. The Blazers. They're down by 9. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Los Angeles picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Project Capacity. They can't make this.